Hi, it's Bridget. Welcome to Fairy Grasshopper channel. I have a card reading for you today. I have one card I'm starting with. I also have a special guest. This is my new beautiful crystal that I splurged on. Isn't she gorgeous? She's a golden healer from the Himalayas, and she's a bit of a rose quartz. Or I'm sorry, a smoky quartz rather. So Himalayan quartz as well. There we go. Isn't she awesome? I love her. So we're going to have her be a guest here. So I did do a bit of a reading for myself this morning, and this was one of the secondary cards that I received, and so I got from the deck here. And so I wanted to start with this and share this with you because it feels really appropriate. This comes from the Kyle Gray deck, which I will link below as always. Lots of resources below in the description. So this says broken arrow, and it's talking about embracing the energy of peace, but doesn't that seem a bit contradictory or opposite? Broken arrow and peace? Like broken arrow, isn't that a disruption or a separation? And yet we're being guided or advised to embrace peace. Maybe it is, perhaps one interpretation is to consider recognizing our wholeness. Even when we feel as though we are separate or disconnected, we're not. Perhaps the separation itself is an illusion or a choice that we are making to cut ourselves off from our wholeness. Maybe that's all about the perspective. I love the imagery on this card. It's such a gorgeous compass energy, helping to guide and direct us, helping to balance out our energies. These arrows here actually remind me of what I see in Seshana oftentimes, and that is the energy that is needed for grounding or connecting. I often will see a red triangle pointing to the earth that forms like an arrow to help someone to bring their energy from very deeply within their body, usually their sacral chakra, their womb space, their solar plexus, and drop it through the belly, the low belly, out the tailbone into the earth, and having really that connection, that root energy in the form of an arrow, which is like making the choice to have this direction. I'm like pointing my direction, I'm choosing my path, and the path is through connection. And that's perhaps what the broken arrow energy needs most, is connection. And maybe, just maybe, the separation is only something we're creating for ourselves, and it's just a perception or a lens. Very interesting here. I love this. I love this energy of the compass. Very native, very connected, very grounded energy. So I'm bringing this to you today to help you with your grounding for yourself. I used to hate the term grounding. Oh, I used to not be able to stand it. It used to seem like I'm in trouble. Do you remember being grounded? Yeah, maybe that speaks to my generation. You used to get grounded when you were in trouble. So you were kind of punished, which the grounded actually meant you were excluded from doing things that you loved, and you had to spend time away from everyone. When the spiritual meaning or intention of grounding is for the purest source of connection, going directly to the source. In our case, that's the earth, you guys. That's the earth energy, and earth energy holds this divine nurturing energy of divine feminine. Earth energy represents divine mother. So if you need to be mothered, if you're a mom and you need mothering, this is a great way for you, or a great tool for you, to use that red arrow and go right into the earth and connect. That grounding energy isn't intended to keep you stuck or stagnant like an anchor stuck in place. It's helping to keep you safe, helping to keep you connected so that you can receive. Receivership is difficult, especially for moms, especially for parents, so focused on our children, our families. Or maybe you're focused on caregiving for your parents. Maybe there's a lot of excess energy in your relationships right now that is amping up, and that there's a lot of demands on your time and your psyche. Like your thoughts are really getting bombarded, and there's requirements of physical response or action that needs to be taken, and it could just be too much. It could be too much. So I invite you to feel into this energy, this compass energy, this arrow root into the earth, and really feel the choice that you have as you breathe in nice and deep now. Just breathe real deep. When you exhale out, reach that arrow, send that arrow right into the earth. Feel it coming from your solar plexus, your spirit, right at your belly button, right into the earth. Okay, so let's do that again. Nice deep breath in. When you exhale out, you're sending that arrow right into the earth. That arrow goes deep into the earth until it finds a centering grid or a base, and then it expands into this circle. The arrow comes into the center point, almost like activating the button, the center core, and then it creates a circle. The circle is a grid of support. It honors the cycles and the patterns of life. It helps to amplify your ability to receive. Receive in the purest form, that red, rich root energy of connection, of life itself, of that Shakti energy, of the simple, most basic core feeling of being here now, being present, walking on the earth as the human that you are, really feeling the support at your core of earth, right below your feet, coming up and deep into the belly, feeling that exchange, that your ability to receive is now activated. Give yourself permission to receive with every breath you take, to amplify the energy of centered grounding, of support, of safety and security, of pure, just pure connection, so that you can receive the nutrients, the support, the healing, the love that you need right now, so that you can then do the mind work. You can do the mental work. You're up to the tasks, but you've got to take your vitamins. You've got to eat well, so to speak. And so energetically doing that is being connected to earth in many different ways. All right. So this is your message for today in our card reading here on the Fairy Grasshopper channel. I hope that you will consider subscribing to the channel so that you never miss a great video. Here on Fairy Grasshopper, the purpose is to inspire your spirit and to fill you with hope. And to do that, I share fun psychic life vlogs. I share about daily life, living intuitively. I also share intuitive topic vlogs, and also card readings like this to help teach you how to do this for yourself, to give you some positive perspective, some place to start, to shift your energy, to make some choices for your life that is supportive for you and healthy and helpful for you. I hope we've done that today. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.